What's your reaction to President Trump asking the president of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, to do this, and Netanyahu obliging?
Well, I wish I could tell you, Ali, that I am shocked. I am not. We have a president who tragically is a racist, is a xenophobe, and who is a religious bigot. But the idea that a member of the United States Congress cannot visit a nation, which, by the way, we support to the tune of billions and billions of dollars, is clearly an outrage. And if Israel doesn't want members of the United States Congress to visit their country to get a first-hand look at what's going on, and I've been there many, many times, but if he doesn't want members to visit, maybe he can respectfully decline billions of dollars that we give to Israel.
Over time, in excess of $140 billion, last year alone, $3 billion in various types of aid. You've actually suggested that that might be used to leverage some of Israel's behavior that Representatives Omar and Tlaib are critical of, as you've been critical of.
Well, all that I am saying is that we need a Middle East policy which is even-handed.
Greetings. Elder Blacklight. A while back, I made a video. In the video, I was saying that as far as reparations is concerned, we should, the whole black nation, or the blacks living in America, should protest giving Israel aid to the tune of multi-billions of dollars. We're giving them billions of dollars, and they already showed that they are white supremacists before these congresswomen were rejected from their land, from the Israel, so-called Israel's land. They kicked out Somalians off their land and black Israel, so-called Israelites off their land. They racist. And in the neighborhoods in America, your roads need repairing. Taxes get higher and higher. You know. I also showed in previous videos where we shouldn't pay taxes. And I also showed in previous videos how much the black slaves were worth more than gold, worth more than land. And don't think we still are worth the same amount of money. That's why you pay taxes. That's why they pay taxes, because they don't use gold to back up the so-called dollar. They use people, black people. The stock market, everything is based on black people. This whole country is built around black people. And I don't think y'all paying attention to what's going on. I think that most of y'all don't think like I think. Too busy gossiping on the hip hop celebrities and movie celebrities, what they doing, how they spending their money. And if y'all pay attention, y'all could come on. You know, the black man actually, you know, if he unite in one direction, it don't take all of us, but you know, a lot of us could unite and just, you know, pick it, or not pick it, but strike. turn off your one day, turn off the electricity. All the black people turn off the electricity just for one day. If all the black people in the United States shut down all the electricity, go down to the switch box, turn it off for one day. If all the black people stop filling out tax returns, you could paralyze this country. If all the black people stop doing everything, catching buses, just sit down, you'll paralyze the country. Because all of this is tricking, you know, games that they playing with the politics. See, for one thing, Muslims, you can't be a Muslim in America and be a congresswoman, because everything is haram. Everything is haram. In a true Islamic society, they don't charge interest. You know, if you go to the bank, ask for a loan, they give you the loan, but they won't put no interest on it. They won't serve alcoholic beverages, dope and drugs and stuff. That's a crime. Because even the Christians are not true Christians, because you support a corrupt, you know, this country here is, the root of it is corrupt. And by you buying into politics, which is corrupt, you're buying into Satan. So a true Christian society won't support wars. They won't support Israel, because Israel is corrupt. You see? And it's coming out. But most Christians support Israel. And most Muslims that live here in America support a corrupt system. Ain't no two ways about it. You can't pledge allegiance to a flag before you pledge allegiance to Allah. You can't pledge allegiance to a corrupt flag before you pledge allegiance to Allah. That's all there's to it. I'm not going to go any further on that. But you don't hear nobody talking like me. Farrakhan ain't talking like this. You know. So Sharpton ain't talking like this. NAACP. Now's the time for all these different leaders to unite and gather their people, their constituents, around not paying taxes. Especially if Reverend Al Sharpton, Reverend Jesse Jackson. Y'all supposed to be Christians. If you study Jesus, he didn't support Rome and his Jews. Matter of fact, he kicked the money changers out the temple. You don't see Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton doing that. They in bed with the money changers. They in bed with the banksters, lining their pockets. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all, the people sleeping, y'all still sleeping on what I'm saying. And my subscribers, start studying, quit looking at the mother chumps. They ain't talking about nothing, man. They don't have no strategy. I'm giving you some strategy. It's up to you, to think about it, ponder on it. Now Bernie Sanders is saying the same thing, but he talking about Trump. Man, Trump ain't the only racist that was in the White House. Bush, Reagan, damn, half of them, all of them was racist. Even Kennedy was a racist. Supremacist, white supremacist. Yeah. I mean, these cats, man, they can't help from being that white supremacist or a racist because they race come first. But we don't put our race first. We put our race second. You hear some brothers talking ridiculous. It's all about the human race. Who say all of us are human? Well, human supposed to be something good, but it's not. So it's all a bunch of strategy to keep the black man depending on politics so he can go out and vote. And it's going to be the same lies told. See, they listening to this YouTube, seeing where your head is at. See, they see where I'm at, and they suppress my numbers. They can manipulate this YouTube, make it appear like I'm not being viewed. But they slipped up one day and I seen my real numbers. So, if anything, press that like button and think about what I'm saying. If they don't want to give us reparations, we just gonna go on strike. Think about it. I bet you we get some stuff done then. It's a black light.